Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, yeah. I'm so handsome. All in Carmine's with my Benz, I'm so fancy. No romancing. Got my baby and she right, she make you vanish. No time to play, got book dates. Had a plan, only had to wait. Always knew I'd make a way. Send a bill, they send a pay. Keep it real, keep the record straight. Keep it real, no time to fake.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. Word of mouth. Final show before Worlds. We're getting ready, man. We're right around the corner. We saw that the pairings for the qualifiers got announced, so we're ready to go there. God, I can't remember. Oh, me, Clint Grover, Connor Franta. We got one of the non-prize place qualifiers. Connor, I'm looking forward to it. Very excited. Sorry, guys, I'm not as quick with the technical stuff as Richard is. He's more versed with this stuff, but I got the camera up and running that I thought was down. I got that going. I got the mic. You guys might tell me if you got any problems hearing me. I might have to do a slight adjustments, but otherwise we're all set to go. So the first thing I want to do is take a look at the event for this week, and then it's literally play invites. We're going to focus on the 2022s much. We don't know what the courses are yet, Jason. I think we'll get those. We'll get those right when we get there. What was I doing here? Oh, I need music. I got nothing in my ears right now. All right, we'll start with a little Ellie Golding. How we doing? Woo! I got to do some adjustments on that camera, but every time I touch it, I unplug something, and then it's just a mess. So I'm leaving it where it is on the overhead right now. First shot of the night for me. I gotta say, I was in the finals of Tim Juas's non-handicap and got beat again by Jason Losciavo or Losciavo. I gotta hear him say it. I don't think I've ever heard him say his last name. But Jason got me. I'm sure he was in a good mood. He shot it. I mean, I screwed up 18 on Nord somehow with a rollover putt and then missed the comeback, but it wouldn't have mattered because my two better would have been beat by his two better by points. Yeah. Oh my God. Wow, one of my shirts just showed up at my house. Oh my God. Whoops. Okay. Now we got a good set of holes. I don't want to spend a lot of time on it, but we'll be doing some games after this. So let's just take a look at this one time. With these sets, I'm gonna just go with my standard bag with the 9.5 with the 9.5 and the 10.5 drivers, because I don't know what the holes are. It's older courses, and I think I could use the 9.5 pretty easily because we were using flares back then. Now, I don't want to hit the 3-wood hard here because even with bite, that ball's gonna come back. So if I play this as a softie, that bite's just gonna slow it down a little. And we're happy with that. There we go. I still can't figure out why I'm having side pulls on everything, where everything's coming back this way. I have a way to correct it a little bit after finessing with it a little last night. Okay, Chad, we'll do our best, man. I'm going to try that. I might keep them in. I don't know. I made match play fine. Qualifier, I find it disrespectful to my opponents a little bit. Oh, God, if I could learn how to make those on a regular basis. Well, we're just getting warm up. I'll try it, Chad. Let's do it. So all of the shirts that I ordered. Oh, I didn't get to see. I just didn't get to see it. Oh, Jason, I'd be very proud of you if you were. And those are the kind of people I want to see win. People like yourself. I don't want to see any. I want to see somebody new, man. I don't want to see a repeat performance. Now, you might wonder, what was that goofy little wizardry that we saw? This is a shot you're going to want to watch on replay because that's the way you have to hit it to get this to get on the green. I know it's a little weird. Oh, wait, this is single game events. Okay, so it's the winner take all on these. I got to win these. These got to be wins. Oh, God, that isn't a very pretty setup. I don't think we need a low tee here. I'm fine with that. I'll take that all day. Now let's see if we can make it show. I love my pairing. Stu, there's very little about a qualifier that I care about who I get paired with. With the level of competition that we're going to have, there's nobody there that should be a hindrance to anyone. I mean, let's just say, and Neil will be the first to admit, he was probably the worst world qualifier, and even he's fine. More than fine. More than fine. I'd love it. If Neil was in, he got paired to me, I'd be in. All good for it. All good. Look, qualifying is the time in Golden Tee where you're getting to play against yourself for the most part. And I know that I'm the only one that's going to make me not qualify. If I do what I should do, qualifying shouldn't be a big deal. It shouldn't be a big deal. I'm more concerned with the weather that we're getting up there, Stu. He could be, but he did get it. No, well, I don't know. Neil getting in on money shot, he definitely would admit it to himself. Good evening, John. I'm sure that Neil would be the one saying that. Yeah, Sandmeyer getting in was a little bit. I mean, that's. But he wasn't even there. He wasn't even trying. I don't even think he was really caring to compete. He was just excited that he made it. Oh, God, that's bad. Oh, well. We're getting loose. I would want my 8.5 driver now that I see the holes. My God, everything just sloppy with that. 112 degrees. Well, I think I might be having to bail on it. On the cabana. I know I was a big, but I think that, I mean, everybody else is bailing to help them out beforehand. I don't know how we're going to even guess on it. God damn it, that hurts. I don't know why I didn't try that. Why I'm screwing around. I forget this is one man takes all and not single games events. So we'll play a couple of these. I don't know what we had on when we stopped the 24-hour stream to get a bunch of Kesha on my radio right now. How did that go that far? All right, we're out of this one. We'll start the next one. I can't imagine anyone's going to play that. I don't remember it being that bad last year, but I did remember 2 years. Was it 2 years ago? I do remember spending a bunch of money there. So, well, I also ended up getting at least an hour of massage by the pool too. So that was a little bit awesome. Yeah, and I don't think anybody will be doing that. I thought the only one that we were at risk of having that happen would have been Fox, but he got knocked out of the World Series of Poker today after making the money. It was from the Cabana Boy. You are correct. He had a very nice rack. I'll give him that. All right, we're going to go with our 3-driver bag. A good warm-up though, right? No. Oh yeah, good run. But so yeah, no, yeah, you're right. It matched seating. Hey, look, the only one that it's ever affected ever was when Mr. Switch Hitter on the board here. He had a back injury approximately what 2-3 weeks ahead of Worlds. And yeah, it affected everything because it gave the 4 seed a bye and not me being the 1 seed. So yeah, that other than that, we're good. My God, what is that? Why am I having problems right now? Oh well, we're just getting. No, that went in. Woo! Yeah, we're playing terrible the last couple of days. We'll get used to it though and get back into it. I'm not too worried about it. Now I'm guessing that most people missed this, but I prefer the high T 8.5 with roll. It's a full A. Smooth. It's smooth. You can't hit it hard. Soft. And then you're just getting it just outside of that little rock, outside of that tree. Oh, okay. Fun shots. Now we get fun ones. I did not get to see it. I just got downstairs to turn it on. We were eating. Bad cuts. Make it ship though. Yeah, we made one. And my goddamn fucking TV downstairs now, it just won't stream things right anymore. It just sits and staggers over and over again. Let's see if the other ESPN channel works. I don't know. Well, that one's, nope, there it goes. Buffering and staggering. Yeah, it's time to replace this bad boy. It's a little too old for this. I have it on, but it's going like this. It's like this. Well, and I'm happy to see that I actually get to finally defend my World CTTP title. That's going to be nice to actually get to defend that finally. It's been a few years, but I finally get a chance to do it. So that's good. Well, he has been doing it in a real game. He's been killing it, dude. Well, he's second in the league in home runs straight. Yeah, he's been the only part of the White Sox that did it. I mean, for best catchers in baseball, it's either Adley or it's JT Realmuto, right? I mean, it's not even a question anymore, right? Or right now, is it? So, I mean, maybe he doesn't deserve to be there, but well, he's an all-star this year. He's getting there, yeah, but the next level is coming. But it's a question I'm wondering about mismanagement. How come none of these guys ever turn into what they need to be? Eloy should be great too right now. Yeah, I don't know what kind of home run. No, oh, fuck you, game. Well, that's going to hurt. Wow, that almost went wet too. Oh, it didn't hurt at all. We are fine. Sweet. All right, so we're going to go over the top with the high 6. Oh, come on. That line felt good. All right. Ooh. Oh, wow. This is a great set of holes, guys. I don't know if you played this yet, but it's a really good set. snag a couple points here. Yes. It's fun seeing this hole at this number. I've always liked this hole when it's a par 3. Or, I mean, a short par 4 instead of a 350 to 400 yard par 4. All right, we're on. Yeah, I can't even watch it down here right now, dude. This thing is driving me nuts. Bouncing around. Ugh. I'm going to try something here real quick. I'm going to do my best, man. I mean, whatever. We're going to do our best. Let's go and see if going wired helps. No, we are wired. Let's try wireless and see if that changes anything. Maybe. Okay, we got a good look here, too. Hey, you know, I'm very confident in my abilities. I'm confident. Me and your alarm. It's my. All right, we got a good look here. I mean, dude, it is a Golden Tee tournament, man. We're going. I mean, strange things happen sometimes. People can come in and fire a big 2-better against you. You know. Yeah, I'm blessed. Yes. All right, let's see if this actually works. Yeah, see, I can't get my cut. Why didn't that cut at all? Brandon, well, it's a good thing for the Go owners. It's fucking ridiculous in my mind. You know, mind you, not ridiculous, but they're leaving a lot on the table in my mind. I don't think we need 17 different platforms for Golden Tee. They should all be one platform, commercial, home, all of it, one freaking platform that we have the same updates for, same prizes. There you go. Oh, yeah. Well, let's just look at an example of the last tournament I went to in Wisconsin. Nate shot a 31 and lost by 4 strokes to me. I mean, what you can't really. I mean, what can you do? Oh, we can't lose this one. This is in the bag, and I blew it. Woo! Oh, yeah. There's a lot of luck involved. You can overcome a lot of the luck with skill, but I mean, there's just sometimes you just can't do anything about it. Maddie B, how you doing? No, not at all. Arrows are stupid for these courses. It's not gaining anything. Ooh. Not everybody lives. The only way wow, that's close to being off, that I would contemplate arrows on one of these is if I saw the setup. Oh, motherfuck. That's embarrassing. Oh, what are you doing? All right, we got one more of these, and then I'm bound straight to invites. Yeah, dude. I cannot figure this out with why. If we watch the overhead view, I mean, there is nothing about my motion here that should be pulling back left. And you'll see it. Watch, keep an eye on my overhead. The first shot I hit, we'll see it. It's everything is going this way. It's not trackball. I tried messing with internals too of everything, game internals. I can't figure it out. The pullbacks are just so off on the markers now, and I'm curious if anybody else is getting that same kind of impression. All right, we got the right back. Hey Tim, hey Matty B, how you guys doing? So Brandon E, it's a good thing and a bad thing, but I just now wait till you see when we get a PGA GT go. Here is the next release. Okay, that's pretty straight back, right? I mean, we're not pulling back left at all here. No, they do not. They will have one time. Oh, I got it. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. Pete, you're going to end up loving it. But watch this, though. Watch these pullbacks, right? Okay, now it works right. Right where I aimed it. And now I'm focusing on that and not the hole like a dumbass. No, not at all, Brandon. No, the go is just, if they ever came up with the idea, thanks, buddy. We appreciate it, man. We're going to try. Absolutely not, Brandon. If you played on it, the feel is a little bit different. Wow, dude, this is embarrassing. I hate to say it, I am off because of the ball pulling back. I've been fucking, ask the wife. We're down here and I'm just getting livid. Like, what the fuck is this? All right, we're gonna go bite. And now I'm pulling back fine. Great. That's awesome. Now it's doing what I want it to. Weird, funny how that works. But absolutely not with the go being the thing. Look, if they were to make, now mind you, I said this from the instant I heard about the idea for this, and the thought that what should happen is that all machines are technically goes, and they are all set into a deck where the deck itself comes off and you can be portable, right? But yeah, it's the exact same. It is the exact same internal, but you do not need a stand. It is set to be put on anything. But that's the problem. How can they? They're just not they're not sturdy without a stand, let's say. And then also, I think they just move around a lot, so you would have no uniformity. There are a couple aftermarket companies that make pretty good stands, but it should just be one that comes with the machine. Pay $3,000, you get or you pay $5,000, you get the GT PGA, you can pull it off, it's a go, you can walk with it. Now they're going to be exactly the same machines, internals and software inside. So you're nothing to worry about there. It just doesn't. I have yet to play on one that feels the same, just because it's still not a full stand. Okay, I got the bad luck bounce there. Did I go out of bounds? No, we're good. Can I get on from here? No. We're in trouble. We're gonna try though. I'll take that, and if sand wasn't shitty, that would have been on. Now I'm hooking it again. Wow, how did that thing hook that much? Oh my God, I am losing my mind, guys. In fact, let's not play this one. Let's just go into invites. I don't really want to play that. I don't really want to play. Dean, my man, good job. Marc and Dean from Maryland. Which Marc is down? Which Marc are you watching with? Well, we're gonna go invites. If anybody's playing right now and wants to play some of these, please do. We'll get some invites going with the group. Okay, why did that just exit? Oh God, everything is going wrong down here right now. All of my tech is acting funny. I guess I'm playing Eagles, which is a good one to go, but we're off right now. Okay, weird. Going to a wireless, so now I'm thinking that the cable that I'm using for the wired is what was bad. I don't think this has a chance of getting on, but let's see if we get a good bounce. Uh-oh. Oh, Mr. Stone, how you doing, sir? At first I thought you were saying Mark Firestone, but that's going way back. Dean might be one of the only people who knows who I'm talking about. But have I met Mark Stone? Love you like I can. Never mind. Now it's just this TV is junk. It's time to upgrade, and I think we'll do that right when we come home. You never love you like I can. All right, good. We're gonna stop thinking about that ball and the pullback until it happens again. And then we're going to look at it. Well, it's a pleasure to meet him virtually then. My God, dude. We got to sharpen this up, man. Or maybe I'm playing bad. Maybe I was playing bad to keep myself down in the Calcutta, and I believe that Tony Coker got a hell of a deal. I'm very happy with that number. That $800 to win $20K is a very good deal. Luckily, I took half already, so we're looking at wow. Yeah, this sucks trying to watch the home run derby going frame by frame by frame with a stagger. I can't do it. It's like giving me seizures. All right, I like the low T3 wood on this look. Baby cut. Hey, you don't need to low T it, but I'm going to get aggressive towards the pin, and I don't want to bring the last tree in front of the green in play. And with the low T, it really takes it underneath that quite a bit. Hi, Dave. So, Dave, I don't know if you saw this, but this is good things to come. Well, so we gave Bryce and Jim an entry into the Ultimate Cycle contest. And it just so happened that Bryce tied for most bogeys. Like, there was a couple games with 2. Well, it was a random, we did totally random, but Joe played CTTP. And, oh, God, I meant to fucking bite. I had bite on. Good thing this is one of the most forgiving drops of all time. But Jill canned hole 9 of the CTTP for player 3, which turned out to be Bryce. So Bryce ended up winning 2% of me. So he got a part. He gets to be a part of Worlds, even if it's second-handly now. He's got a 2% share of me. I think he might end up making out better than most people at that tournament. Oh, I didn't know Rushman went switch. That's crazy. That's kind of awesome. Oh, Jill hit a shit ton, Dave. Oh, well, that's an interesting story, Chad, how that works. Yeah, she plays well. She's got killer thumbs. I'm a half if I could talk IT into letting me coach her, I think she could make it in as a CTTP player. I really do. She could. Very interesting story. I don't know, man. There are certain changes that get made that were made to suit him. One of the things that they found at the same time when Ohio banned prize. Well, look, Ohio never changed the laws. Ohio never changed laws by any means, right? What happened was someone at IT, when they were trying to make a change, their lawyers looked and said, hey, you guys know that prize play is not actually legal in this state for money, right? And they end up changing it and going, it was part of the daily at first because the daily was a progressive pot, and meaning that you would see the prize pool going up all day long. Well, the progressive pots are absolutely illegal in Ohio. So they got rid of that and made it so it was based off the last 2 weeks, so that, I mean, basically so that Haas could still play the daily, or so that they could keep Ohio in the mix. I've never tried this before, but I want to see if, yeah, no. I've never tried the bank with the 8.5 there. I want to see if it works. Oh, well. Yeah, we're going to lose this invite. I didn't want to start on it. Okay, dude, this music now is killing me. I think we have the Miley station on. Yeah, we do. I got to get this off because the music is just killing me. So those changes. King's having problems getting the upload done. We have the full file, and we can't get it to upload for some reason. So he's working on it. It will be back up as soon as possible. He did all the editing he wanted to do because apparently there's something where if you stream for more than 12 hours, you have to break it. You have to pull it down and re-upload it. Something like that. Wow, Mark. They did. They might have copyrighted her singing. Oh. Wow, we are just slightly off. We'll get it back together, though. Yeah, this is bad, though. This scoring is terrible. It has to be copyrighted. Yeah, they might have. But Jill singing was, I'm going to say this. I don't get embarrassed for myself with streaming because fuck it, who cares? You guys all know me. And if you don't, you'll know me someday and you'll realize I don't really have that gene that gets embarrassed like a lot of people do. But she should have been embarrassed. She is a much better singer than what she displayed during that stream. It was disappointing. She was also slowing the ultimate cycle down by stealing my phone so she could read the word. Yeah, we all right. There was a lot of pressure, but I think the pressure was put on her from the Blue Moons. Oh, shush, Jill. Jill, were you happy about your singing during the ultimate cycle? That's the key. I'm going to go with Jason Lociavo. In these online tournaments, I think he's beaten me my last 2 times playing him. And it wasn't me playing bad. Okay, that's all there is to it. I was speaking nothing but your facts. I was living your best life, Jill. And by saying that, Jill should be up there laughing because she knows that phrase, that saying, I absolutely despise that. Guys, these are the kind of scores you can get out of me right now. God damn it. How much you guys want to bet that this hits green and then goes down to the bottom tier? And then I can't make the putt. Oh, we stayed up. Somebody's going to lose a match at Worlds on a hole like that where the ball lands by the hole, trickles down to the bottom of the green, and now they won't be able to do it. Chad, I'll say this. My arm I didn't feel bad at all. The only thing I had was after the stream ended and at the next day, my calves and feet were cramping like you wouldn't believe. You know, you ever get those cramps in your feet where they do the claw? Dude, I was like that for a good 2 hours after the stream. I didn't go to bed right away after the stream because it hurt so bad. But I'm telling you guys, the way that I hit the trackball and using this motion, I get nothing, no pain. My right arm and right hand and right wrist and elbow are like the only things on my body that aren't falling apart. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I work out like this a lot. And before you ask, I jerk off with the left, so you're good. Hey, Jill, go out on the front porch. We just got a package delivered for my shirts that I ordered. I think we can do this. I think we're going to do, okay, we're going to play that in a minute. That's the final 3 for his handicap tournament, but let's go. Well, Kim, now the funny thing about that is, when I started playing Golden Tee a lot more, I switched to the left completely. Because not anything to do like that, but I didn't want to touch my penis with all the strange men's hands that touch the trackballs. I mean, that's really what would happen, right? You get a little tipsy, you come home from playing a night at GT, and you gotta take care of yourself a little bit. And then, hey, you reach down, you're jerking off with your right hand, and you realize that 8 dudes touched that trackball with you tonight, man. I'm not in. I mean, maybe there were some nights where I was kind of drunk and I was like, okay, I like it, dude. All right, so my package that was supposed to have arrived for the stream got here now. And it's one of the ones after I got a refund on it because it said delivered on the 29th. Yeah. Oh. Well, that's weird. It said delivered, and now it's not here. Okay. I'm looking at this package. Yeah, it is this weekend, Cam. We're coming, yeah. I don't understand. It just told me right now that a package just got delivered. And then I go and look and it says refunded. And then I look at the delivery and it says Lexington, Kentucky. I'm not in Lexington. So weird, man. Something's up. Ah. Oh, my draft. Okay. That's good. Hey, somebody got it. That's good. How are the thumbs? Are they cooking it all? Oh, Oh, you got the small one, man. You got the little one. I'm more normally more of the, what's that? The dragon. Is that the horse thing? I don't know. Yeah, Mark, I'm staying stouts on them. There's not really, honestly, I can chush. Chushing's easier than making sure you hit a straight shot all of the time with the arrow. But I think we showed it too. There's not that much dishing. I did not listen to Chisholm's interview yet. I actually, John Tatir, I love it. I love going out to Worlds with somebody who hasn't been there. I've gotten to do it twice now, or been there as a legitimate qualifier by himself. Like John Tatura got to go to Worlds way back in the day, but as a auto bid or a draw out of a hat. And but I listen to him, everything he messages. He's so excited, and it gets me feeling like back to when it was my first time. So it's kind of awesome to see. And it gets me back feeling good about it. I want to go to World. I mean, I'm excited because of him now. I'm just trying to keep everything on, keep everything just nice and smooth. I mean, I gotta get an ask from Adam to go have a drink at Worlds, and I didn't want to have the heart. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll go. I don't want to have a heart to tell him I'm probably not gonna drink at Worlds. God, we're definitely making a business trip out of this. So Taylor, well, that's good. So Taylor's good. Taylor's great. Yeah, he's a great cat, dude. All right, let's see how the thumbs are kicking. And it's funny, straight, like most of us got introduced to him for the first time at Richmond circa 2008, 2009, something like that. But he came with Duncan. So all of us had this natural connotation to that he was a weirdo or a sleazeball as well. And mind you, these aren't opinions that I'm talking about the opinions that we had back then. I'm not saying these opinions are been pervasive or still ring true. Some might, but that's not what we're talking about right now. What we're saying is we all had that. I don't believe there's what kind of history? I mean, could it be the history that a lot of us have? Is that Haas gets gifted everything? I think the rules get changed for him. Yeah, maybe that's the history, but I don't think there's a history. I don't think a negative history, maybe a match play type history. And that doesn't change my opinions towards Haas because it's not him giving the gifts. I mean, if they were going to gift me things, well, he is a little bit more introverted than most of the players at the. So he obviously could be having some kind of thing that, or a perceived slight, or he's doing like Jordan did, right? You perceive a slight just so you get that up on your competition. How does that stop on a down 9 with a slide? Oh, that is good. That's the only thing. I don't know many people that. You might not be, though. You might not be. I don't know. That's a story I do not know of, so. God, it's funny that we're talking about Taylor because There's a Paul Taylor, John Turturro, Clifford story from many years ago at a Minnesota Open. So we had the Minnesota Open going on, and I let putts. John Turturro stayed with me. A gentleman by the name of Evan Christensen out of Nebraska. He played as one-arm bandit because he had one arm. And actually, he was my doubles partner, and we were doing team thumb shots, but that's a different story. But we all watched Clifford pee on John Turturro. That was great. So it's not really a Paul Taylor story, but he was there. He was asleep on the couch. I'll have to listen to it. I thought now that I'm thinking about it, you got me deep thinking here. There might have been a sportsmanship type thing that he didn't like, something that was pulled like that rubbed putts the wrong way back in the day. But I guess I don't know. So I don't want to put any logs on a fire that doesn't exist, kind of thing, or be the one to start those logs. So I will calmly digress from that question. Well, I'm not playing any better, so let's just do it now. Here we go. Nice skins, 30s. Wow. Well, here comes Lou Bob. All right, 360. Yuck. I'm very happy with that. Hey, good. Woo! All right, I get to see my guy. Here he is, Keith. Our guy's up. Wait a minute. Is that number right? A Rosarena hit 35, or is it a total? Huh. Oh, yeah, absolutely he is. I'm not one to keep that stuff internal. Well, I will keep things internal until they start getting me down, getting me to a point where I'm like, fuck this person. Luckily, most people don't rub me that way. As you've heard before on stream, there are a few, though. We got to get points here. We got to get a number of. I'm giving one stroke here, so... Oh, I hate when the pin's where it's at. All right, we're going to get it up as far as we can just so we get a 5-iron in. God, I've never tried an A1 here, and I'm not going to do it in a match. That's not where I pulled that back. Is somebody looking? Yeah, dude. I guess I need to start looking down at the ball while I'm pulling back, which is weird. Oh, absolutely not, Steven. GSPs mean absolutely nothing in a match. Yeah, no, absolutely not. GSPs are shit now. They mean even less now that they double the points for an ultra shot. How bad of a match? How bad would you feel if you ended up losing a match because you both aced the same hole, but he altered it and you didn't? I mean, I still would get shit from kids to this day about a hole back in the day we were playing machines next to each other. And we aced the same hole, and that was all the points we got. And I ended up winning by 2 GSP for some reason. And it seemed like it was just like the different pixels that it was on. That it was 2 GSP more. Dude, that would be no, absolutely not. And this is coming from probably the worst record of a match play sudden death person out of any top player all the time. Not only and it's not from not playing well. I've lost on holdouts more times than not. I don't straight PGA courses. You get to look because the PGA courses require a different part of your game, and the most well-rounded player has all the parts to their game. Honestly, it wouldn't piss me off if we had to play all PGA courses. And we didn't miss it. Sweet. Woo. Yeah, but that shot points, that would be bad. I already think it makes the qualifier less viewing. Yeah. Well, there should be very little continuity between mobile and Golden Tee Golf. Let them do their own rules for the platform that they're on. We've had these rules established for many, many years. And it works out pretty well. I don't think many people at the tournaments would ever complain about match. Oh. Ah. Yeah, I would be willing to bet that out of everyone at Worlds, if you ask them all, you might get 2 people that say otherwise, that it should be points deciding it. And then I bet if you look, the people that said that also would be the higher points pointing people. I'm up once I get it, I'll be good. Happiness. All right. And mobile doesn't really have a way. Mobile's. I haven't played it in a while. But I think it might be difficult to make that happen, to be point speed the tie break. I mean, to make it be anything other than that, because you're not playing head to head like that. So how do you do? Yeah. Now that I'm looking down, I think it's me pulling back, and I have no idea why. I don't know how I'm doing that all of a sudden. Oh God, that's horrible. I mean, is something crooked to me and I'm standing in a funny place? I can't tell. Now I want to look at something. Oh, both are flush. That means they're flat. All right, so we got to come up and see what we want to do on this. Here we go. Did he cut it enough? He did. All right, that's a big shot. I wish I only had one shoe. Well, that's another thing too. I'm gonna definitely get in early to play games at the tournament because I don't play in shoes here. So I'm a bit higher when I play at the bar, not drugs wise though. But I need to get that feel back. But it also will help me out a bit with this pullback because if I'm up here, it changes it. Everything that shines ain't always gonna go. That wind's gonna hurt. Yeah, this isn't getting on. I don't know why I'm screwing around with that. Let's just leave it back and give ourselves a nice little 9-iron in, right? I've never done that before, but we're going to do it now. I can't do it. We're going to just take our clean round with getting a tougher 16 and walk away from it, right? We're fine. 27 on that course. If he beats me, if he plays clean and gets 16, more power to you, sir. Woo. What do we got up next? I was gonna stream Wednesday too. I don't leave until Friday, but I got home. I got to make sure. I think most of my classes end this weekend too, so I have to get all my work done ahead of time. Project or two, and I procrastinate. I could do it tonight after the stream, but I don't know about anybody else. If anybody else in here is anything like me, I literally know I've got work to do, and I won't start it that's due at midnight, and I will start right at 11:15, and I get it done. But is that technically the optimum way? Hey, I think I pulled straight A's during the summer, so I guess it works. Right? It's so different going back to school as an adult, though. I'm such a better student, and it's ridiculous. And then also, I'll tell you this right now. AI is going to change the world. Education especially, dude. Because when I've had ineffective professors, I've let AI just teach me. Okay. I haven't tried this yet. I have never chushed this hole. We're going to try it. Yeah, I needed that almost 40, and I was at 36. At least I had it straight, right? I don't understand this. That did not feel like I pulled it back here. Like OJ. Let's see if my opponent played that match. I'm curious. All right, so the pin's really deep, but we have a wind in our face. Mind you, it's only a single-digit wind, so I'm not that concerned. I think I'm going to end up having a long-ass putt on. Nope, that wind stopped it enough, huh? I had a cut on it, too. Fucking. I definitely need to just sit and play a bit. I have not been playing at all. We need to do better than that. Obviously, the ultimate cycle I thought would get me refreshed a bit. No, dude, it just sucked all the life out of me. Like, I haven't wanted to touch the machine. Plus, it being 20 hours when I was expecting 16 was a bit off. Hi, Mikey. Mike, are you coming out to Vegas with all the indie crew? Happy? Oh, not happy. All right, well, we're going to pretend like we're chipping well. No, what the fuck is that, dude? Why did that go right? And now we're going to get it. Well, we're using this to our advantage. Ah, that sucks, bud. I wish you were there. Not really, Ryan. We had the Calcutta just ended just now. Yeah, you really haven't, Cam. What the hell? Are you going to Worlds? Yeah, Ryan, unfortunately not. It's this year we're not on the sports book. We didn't really end up at a casino for Worlds this year, which is weird. We've been on the sports book the last few years. I thought you qualified. I really did. I thought you were in there, Cam. But you're on Facebook. If you look in GoldenTeeTV fan posts, somebody did put out private lines that he's taking wagers on. Very trustworthy individual. So I would have no hesitation. I threw a few hundred on myself. He had me at 15-1 odds. When I say he's trustworthy, I can say this, that I officiated his wedding, for Christ's sakes. I know him very well. So it's completely safe. But you'll see that in the GoldenTeeTV fan page, Ryan. Yeah, okay. We all have those stories. Yeah, we're getting greedy now. Yeah, you're welcome, man. Just look for it's Stephen Kramer's post. You'll just search for Stephen Kramer in the GoldenTeeTV fan page, and you'll see it out there. Yeah, it absolutely does, except when I come back and play and the same thing that I was doing before is still happening. So I actually am more perturbed than I was before. Oh, and now I don't get it to cut. Oh. All right. Well, this is why we're playing right now, right? To stop doing this stupid shit. Yeah, but it will absolutely. Sometimes those breaks are better than anything. Right now, it's not working though. I don't know what's going on in my head. Got my drink, I got my music, I don't share it, but today I'm yelling, bitch, don't kill my body. It's the same thing for me, Chad, by just changing my trackball when I'm missing, when I'm playing bad, even though there might not be, I doubt there was anything wrong with it, kind of thing. But just the act of changing it gets me out of a bad rhythm, you know? I've heard people doing that at tournaments where they just ask for a new ball, even though they didn't have it, because they missed a shot, because you don't want to put the blame on yourself. Like, it's just a mental trick, you know? What is going on? All I need is one good shot, and that helped. That's it. That was it. Not again, never forget. But then, right now with what's going on where I can't get it to come back straight, and I'm now thinking it's me possibly. I don't, but I think it is. Yes, Ryan. All of the 3 from this year. So Scottsdale, Potomac, and Louisiana are involved in this year's Worlds. Yes, they are available to be played. Wow, we are not playing well. So let's play Beatty. Smart, right? Well, Let Be Bow. We're playing Let Be Rock and Steve Beatty. Why is there? Possibly, or being good at shushing will help. And it might come down to what balls you're playing for that. Luckily, I've become quite good at shushing, yes. Yeah, he always does. I mean, he actually plays at the same location as Mr. Andrew Haas. But Let Be Rock does not play stouts either, so he's probably the best at it without it. Me, I've been known to play arrows from time to time, but on these courses that we're playing this year's, it's going to be stouts 100%. There are some setups that you could get beat because of arrows, where you can't have chushes, but your arrow got you on the green. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, but straight, that comes high. That comes up for, I mean, dude, if I could go out and I could bang out, win 10 straight, and then play absolutely terrible. I'm going to tell you that it's more common than you think when you see one player do it. I don't believe we will know that until the day of, which is how it should be. I'm baffled that we had someone announce the qualifying pairings already. Should not have happened, in my opinion, but that's okay. Back. We did not see them. They were announced on Gino's podcast. If you guys haven't taken a look up Gino the Alpha's podcast. Here for a good time, not a long time. You know, I had a good time and a long time. You know, it's me, Clint Grover, and Connor Franta. And from some, because that replies that we back from some, and back from something that subjects you, OS. Woo! Let's go. Blessed to see how I live. Blessed. Who you with? Yes, with. With doesn't get auto-corrected. That's a mistype by you and autocorrect. Not just autocorrect. We can't blame autocorrect for changing 2 real words that are common to another common word. It just doesn't do that. You could have said damn fat finger, something like that would have been better. Fast thumbs, fat thumbs, maybe. Hey, up, I feel blessed. Man of the house. Oh, blessed. Oh, Eric and Gavin, great dudes, dude. I do not have a world's title. I got 4th in 2016. I've got a few titles otherwise. No world's titles. There's actually only like 6 different people that have world championships titles. Remember, we were off from 08 to 2016. But I do appreciate it, Ryan. And then that whole 2016 thing, I was the 1 seed going in. I was the number 1 seed. But the 3 or 4 seed got a bye, not me. I've never heard that before. Oh, come on. Bounce off the wall, motherfucker. Oh. Oh, you don't need any deck wiping. They're PGAs, man. They're perfect. Hey, we didn't fuck it up this time. We got it. Mark, I'll tell you this. You're going to be judged about your worst moment for the rest of your life, dude. It's how it is. The thing I have for you, Mark, is that don't let it define you. Others get stuck in the past. Don't be that guy. Yours is not really anything negative, but it gets defined that way. I did too, and I felt bad for people that were that said Gossett should have given you the stroke, and I'm almost positive that as a player, you agree he could have never gotten it. You agreed he could not give that back to you. At least I hope you would. I didn't even ask you, but I have a feeling that that's what you thought. You're like, no, you can't give that to me. No, he missed it. He missed the button, Cam. Or he hit it twice. All right, we're good. We're back. We're shooting okay. Hey, that's all it took, was making that chip on 18 of Hollywood. Yeah, it's a good thing. It's good to get poked about your mistakes. But you know what's worse is people pointing them out who still act the same way as they were 20 years ago and have not grown at all. You could be slightly embarrassed for them and just look at them and smile and say, yeah. That's all you got to do. Look, smile and say, yeah. Because know that you're a better person than you were 20 years ago. Actually, I'll probably be dressed up nice because you want to be presentable when they're doing interviews when you're winning. Right, Ryan? I don't want to... The stream's one thing, but we're going to definitely be presentable. All right, we've played enough Hollywood. Let's move on. Beatty, there it is. No, I've got some things I'm going to do with them for IT prior to. And then it's technically my... No, I'm good, dude. If I was going to do anything, I'd wear my blue man suit or my green man suit from It's Always Sunny in Philly. It's actually blue now. I believe it's John Remmel who sent it, but King was trying to get him to send a blue suit so he could blue screen, like do the editing of the video. Cam, we used to have to wear jerseys, but they did not have jerseys made this year. Well, they tried, but it fell through last minute. Club Lucky, there was one year where we had to wear polos. I will. Sorry, I've kind of been neglecting the stream a little bit with school. And some things I thought were coming to fruition apparently might not be, but we'll see. So it might be time to taking out, no Pornhub shirts. I don't even use that site. I've got great computer hacking skills, so I only use paid sites. I don't know. Oh my God. I murdered that. Whoops. Oh, Cam, how did you know? It just got better search options. I like the fact that right when you get to the site on your tablet, it pops up the search thing. That's the first thing it gives you. It always does. Other shit I shouldn't mention. It's just the day. It's my day. Oh shit! Here we go, guys. I think, like I said, that one shot was all I needed. Now we're ready to pound it. Moisture's accumulating. We're starting to feel good. I'm with it. It's my day, and no matter what. Yeah, we will. Well, at least we're going to have the stream up. Absolutely nonsense and not useful now. Could it have been useful in the past? Possibly. I don't remember having a hole where I thought, wow, I could really use a low-lofted club on this court. So, cool idea. I don't think it's going to be in play or be anything big for the upcoming year's courses. Maybe remastered. I didn't get to do that stuff. There's a time for it and a time not. Obviously, I'll use it. The only time I'll use alcohol now at tournaments is to change just change if something's not right or my head's getting in the way. I use the alcohol to change it. Right? So rarely, I hardly drink at all at tournaments anymore, though. At least during match play and things. Now, if we happen to win after match play, it's gonna get out of hand. I mean, if I come home with $0, that's not gonna make the wife happy. But luckily, the money gets deposited into your player account the Monday after, so I'll only be able to spend the Calcutta half that I have. So that's a good thing. It's a good thing. I remember back in getting fourth, they handed us checks, and there was a handful of us that went and cashed them back in around then. I only went for 805. Yeah, 805, dude. Whatever. I wonder if the Ultimate Cycle people tuned in and saw how bad I was playing. Tony Coker. I believe he's Kentuckian. Their whole group is awesome down there. And I want to say it's Kentucky. Man, everything gets merged around in my head. Jill would call it a smurge. All the words and places and things all blur together. Oh, we got a little Dicky. Here we go. Vegas bets only, but there is no Vegas bets this year, right? There is no Vegas bets. There is no sport. We're not on a sports book this year. So there are no Vegas bets. But yeah, in the past, they were always for that. Oh. Yeah, we're in a bar, not a casino. But this is I don't understand going to Vegas to go to a bar. I will say the last year we did CTTP, I won that. I think it was $1,500 I got for winning that. And I got the book to let me put it all on myself. On top of I had 3,000 on myself at a cost average of 23-1. I think I got myself at. It was enough that if I was in the finals, it could have been a very nice chop for whomever if we did that. I believe so. Yeah, Tony Coker. I guess he Kentucky. It's either Kentucky or Florida, or is he? David Frana's a Louisiana guy. Connor Frana's a Louisiana guy. He's who I'm qualifying with. Tony's in it. All right, we're taking it. One wasn't drivable, shoot a 30, we'll take it. We're happy with that. All right, let's look and see if any of these closed already. Not that one, obviously. Wow. Holy shit. You bring up that Leppy Rock, and I shot a 1 better on that Hollywood round, and he shot a 31. 29, my 29 on that Hollywood. He shot a 31 on it. Wow, that's very good. But it pays me still. I get $30 back. That's fine. Cool. Oh, did I? Woo! Okay, on to the finals. We won that champ round. We're in the finals. We did the finals of the non-handicap. Now we're in the finals of the handicap. I played Tim Juhas. He's the king of the hill, and I got to beat him twice. I think I definitely am going to play slower, though, this year at Worlds. Like I said, I'm having problems getting those pullbacks right. All right, let's go through and start. We're going to just bang out all the 2022s right now. Actually, I feel like a par 3. Let's get the thumbs a cooking. Let's see how they're dialing in. All right, we're going to go with my par 3 bag here. Fuck. So closest to the pin this year, we're going back to the way it should be. Best shot is all that matters. Come on, Bo. I don't know. Did we even really do closest to the pin last year? That was just to get people in. I don't know, though. I got fucking knocked out quick, like right away. Yeah, but we did do it, but that was for the people to get in. Like, it was totally different, though. It wasn't, did it even go through a finals? Wow, that might be why I lost. I think that we played total distance and I lost. I don't know. I'm just fingers crossed that everything goes smoothly, right? I do like that we have 25 machines, but we're only qualifying on 16 so that we play 3-player games for everyone. That's kind of good. I like that kind of thing was thought of. Now, there's a lot of other things that need to be thought of too. I have my concerns. I'll leave it at that. Now, okay, question for you guys, right? Now, you see me all the time playing, and I do get put on stream machines a lot for tournaments from IT, right? And obviously, there's a reason for it. We got a decent following here. Yeah, AC in Vegas is fucking gotta be good. But my question for you guys is, does it make you uncomfortable or more comfortable playing on stream? Right? Like, are you not... Thanks, RJ. Like, would you guys rather not be live streamed for the qualifier? And it's an interesting discussion. Like, I mean, that's really an added outside thing that can affect the internals of the tournament. Like, and not like, it's not like a football game where they can tell, you can't really tell when you're playing a football game or a baseball game what is, the TV doesn't affect you. When you're streaming GoldenTee, though, it's all right in your face. There's more lights. There's more everything. It does technically change. It changes it around. So what is your guys' opinions on that? Oh, God. Oh, whew. Yeah, come on up. Jill's staying. Jill's not coming out, so you should come out and hang. Her mom's coming up. Yeah, see, Kim, I use that same thing, but as a benefit to myself. Like, I love that. I want everybody to see me make a cool shot, right? Well, I will say this. It was not, last year's stage setup was not conducive to GoldenTee whatsoever. So I'm hoping we don't have those kind of problems this year. I know Justin, I think Justin said it more than anybody I know. I think it was you, if I'm right. There was a light that was up there that kept going off like every 30 seconds, and it was right into the eyes on a couple of machines. I think it was you, Justin, that was talking about it. Now, I honestly don't really give a shit because I literally played on a machine that was shutting, the screen would shut off like every 30 seconds to a minute. Might have been Bryce. Oh, God damn it. That's... Back to back again. Oh, the bouncing was terrible. But you were on a back machine at least. So you had that thing pressed again. Mine was floating in the middle. And if I put any weight on it, the whole thing would turn and move. I ended up asking the bar. I asked the casino for some door stops so I could stop it from happening. Like David Ames. David Ames. My first week in Harry Styles and Katy Perry. If that ain't a sign of the times, I don't know what is. Like free throw. Oh, like ring. Ring, 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 ring. You're ready to champion. Gomez, did we qualify together? I thought you qualified with, right? We were qualifying together, right? Well, it absolutely cost me my match against McCook. That machine absolutely cost me my match against McCook. No doubt. 100% was that. Oh, okay, I got you. I was playing a match on that same machine, and I went to hammer a shot, and well, because I leaned against the machine, it slid. I missed the 180 and left 18 of Pine Creek short. And then he stuck it to win. All right, we got to make this. We're going to try. Okay, that wasn't what I was trying to do, but that was almost awesome. There was no way the 4-iron would back up enough. The PGAs are much more stable, and with the stands especially, they can float a little more, but they better brace that shit if mine's floating. I'll say that right now, because if it's on not a carpeted surface, all these machines slide like shit. They do. I don't care what version they are, they slide. Oh yeah, the system for the stands too is much better. It will be level pretty much right away. The stand, I don't know if you guys fucked with the stand. Yeah, but Justin, once you connect it in, the wheels are off the ground. The wheels are off the ground, I believe. Maybe Gomez could probably tell us if he's at the. Because the holes are a little higher up, so you raise it and slide it in, and then it latches inside. So the wheels on the stand, in fact, if you don't have a deluxe, but the way it works, like I'm looking at the bracket, it like hitches in. So really, the wheels should never be in play on it. Wemby, who's Wemby? Where Wemby? Who the fuck is Wemby? And I'm also super stoked to see Jamie on the stream. That'll be awesome, guys. Oh! No way. No way. You mean that guy? Connor! Are you excited that we're qualifying together, good man? In case I was the first to let you know, we are qualifying together. We are on the stream machine too, so get your significant other, all your friends, family, let them know. You're gonna get a good view of yourself for World. Okay, this shot scares me right now with the pullback for me not being right. That looks pretty straight lined. I have no idea why that cut back in. Huh. And no, have those kind of shots in your bag. When you make a slight mistake, you can fix it real quick with those kind of shots. And now I'm regretting not having. All right, we got to make some happening. Daryl, they did. It was on Gino's podcast last night. Oh yeah. No, I get it. I just had no idea where you wanted. Where you were coming from with it. Oh. Okay, I yanked that ship. That shouldn't have gone in. Oh well. Rip Hillbilly. We'll take some. Yeah, I know who Wemby is. I just had no idea what the relationship. What Golden Tee player named Wemby? I'm thinking like that was the name of somebody back in the day that was coming back. Like, hey, I heard Dean is qualifying at Worlds. You know, like, hi Maddie, how you doing, bud? All right, we want to put this. Not there. I might be okay. We can make it work. We're going to go right in that little gap. We're getting ready, man. We're just getting ready to go, man. Getting ready for Worlds. Yeah, he's the guy, the foreign dude that was the #1 pick. Is it San Antonio, right? I want to say he was Italian, right? No, he's that big, Steven. He's pretty tall, 7'2", 7'3", like a guard. Maybe he might even be tall. I mean, he plays like a guard. I mean, I don't know if we're ready to say it. French, there you go. But they're calling him the most athletic big man of all time. Now, we have yet to see it in play, but where back in the day where we thought that the European leagues, like, yeah, succeeding there does not necessarily mean NBA success. Dude, they're pretty close to just as good as the NBA now. So being successful there does translate, and he was really successful from what I understand. Yeah, imagine being that tall. Well, I'll tell you this. Cam, you have the same experience. It is playing Golden Tee as a taller person is a much more difficult experience. Nothing is set up for us. It's not set up for us to play. It really isn't. Yeah, he would tower over you. Steven, you know the ills with us being taller playing Golden Tee. He ain't 6'11". Ben Russell's like 6'7", maybe. All right, they're not 6'11" like our man Steven here. That's crazy. I never realized you were that tall. It's funny because me being 6'3" is considered very large. Cam, you're considered large too. And when those guys think, I mean, NBA players make us look like fucking midgets. It's crazy. Oh, God, I nutted that. Whoops. It's funny, though, how much those NBA players get their numbers lied for. In my younger years, I was happening to have a relationship with one of the Lovables. Years ago. I mean, well, no, decades ago. What can I say, guys? I had a great mouth. I got I talked my way into lots of things that I did not deserve back then. Oh, wow. I thought I high-teed that. That's great. I thought I high-teed that. And the putting. That's great. But, I never found that about NFL players. I'll go into that one. But I would sit in very good seats when the Bulls were bad, too. We weren't very good. But we had Ben Wallace, Ben Gordon, and Kirk Heinrich on the team. And I believe on all of Ben Wallace's basketball cards, he was listed at 6'9" or 6'10", some even 6'11". Dude, he was like 6'6" at most. I mean, like, when talking to him in the hallway in the tunnel, like he didn't hover over me. Ben Gordon was listed at 6'3", and I don't even think the guy was 6 foot, to be quite frank with you. But they're definitely upping that, or they get their measurements during combine times or whatever we call it, rookie mini camps, what have you, and he comes out as they are wearing fucking goddamn stilts kind of thing. But NFL players, though, they've never, yeah, they're stronger and more athletic, but size-wise, I've never found them to be like, I don't know, like, okay, a middle linebacker would have been 6'3" to 6'6", 250 to 280, right? That's what I was. Yeah, I was fat or chunked out a bit, but hey, you know what? We're playing better now. Let's go back to those events. Let's try the event one time. Would you believe me if I said I'm in love? Mm-hmm. And you. Love song. Yeah, no, but that's the thing, though. Freakishly built, but they don't, like, it's not the kind of thing that you see, like, you don't see it. How do I explain it? Yeah, if we got naked, yes, definitely. All right, we're gonna just go in with this set of clubs and seeing how we do. I can't tell if I want the three driver bag or not. Caesar, all depends. I think that this play up top has more risk than anything else. But yeah, I mean, it's totally safe. The worst I'll take is a par, but the worst I'm going to take going to the island is a par. If you've watched, I rarely miss that island. Oh, breath. Do you think I'm crazy? If I was up more than 2, then yes, right? Because then a par is fine. A par wins. If I was up 2, I probably don't. I probably hit it the way I always do. Loosely. God damn it. I got it again. What the fuck? I wonder if it's because I'm hitting the 8.5. Or I'm hitting nothing. I'm really hitting nothing. All right, so next game we're going to try to backspin that. Let's see if we can save a birdie, though. I don't understand that. I can't do that. I can't chip it all. That's not fair. It also would depend on who I'm playing, too. I see the look is all going to be dependent. I don't know. It is an interesting question, though. Like, would I lay up on 18 if I'm up by 2 going into it? Let's say it's 18 of Hollywood. The only problem I have with it, what the fuck was that, Mark? What a bad shot. I think I forgot to high tee that one. Oh, this is actually a really good set of holes to get your game on. All right, let's stick to this. Fuck. I hate this sand now, by the way, guys, in case you haven't heard me say it enough. Bed. All right, stick this and we're back in it. Otherwise, we're pretty much dead in the water. Nope. Motherfuck, dude. What am I doing? Ugh. Yeah, we're quitting. This is bad. I haven't won one of these yet. Normally I do very well on these. Yeah, let's go. Let's play 1 or 2 more invites and then call it a night. Gotta keep myself prepared for Worlds. All right, we played Hollywood. We played Easter. We played Champ. Do I have a Nord in here at all? No. So we're gonna play Eagle again. All right, we're going upper low 30s. Yeah. Every day. All right, we're going to try the chush here. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't have a forward, though, and that's what I want to chush this with. All right, we're good. Thought that was going to happen. Yeah, you do. Bryce? Oh, shash. Well, you got a part of me, sir, so you're good. I think you're going to end up being as profitable as more than most of the players there. Hopefully more than everyone but me. I was hoping you were going to get the home edition, the Go home edition, as a prize from my ultimate cycle. But instead, I was then told, like, you don't need it anymore, do you? But Bryce, we're all sorry you can't play, man. And really, I'm just mad that it took them that long to tell you. I mean, the question for me for you is, were they in coordination with you, like say we're trying to get you in, or was this like out of the blue fully? Well, I agree he did, and they should have said instantly after he won the pass. Okay, that's bullshit. Now, Bryce, would you have been understanding if right after you won the pass, you got a call from Kevin or Adam and they said, "Hey, buddy, we can't have you play, man. It's against our rules, and our lawyers are telling us you can't." Because it literally is in the rules that you have to be 18 to have a player account. No. Right, and really, they probably should have said it. The problem here is you can't, and it becomes down to, well, hey, you guys know I've been playing, and you haven't had any problem with it. In fact, you've advertised it on your streams, like, hey, Bryce is playing now. We're going to put him on the stream. Like, it kind of goes against all points there. Well, that's the thing, Tim. It is clearly stated. Ben, totally different, because we're not calling this anything about legal. It's legal. They're legal to him. I don't think it's against any laws for him to play. His parents are no. They're there. They'd have to sign a waiver. Yada yada yada. Okay, cool. On their terms and conditions, you have to be 18 years of age or older. There will not be, Tuca. Remember, we are at a bar and not a sports bar. Yeah, Bryce, absolutely, buddy. You know I got you. So they were okay. We're not getting paid cash. That's bullshit. We're not getting paid cash. We don't get paid cash. We don't get paid by in that place at all. This would not fall under their jurisdiction. That doesn't sound like a legit story. Last year was at Harrah's, and the year before was at Orleans. So they both had on-premise sports books. Yes. Yeah, that honestly, Bryce, I don't like that. That sounds like a story. Oh yeah, you trust me, it was for me too. Yeah, absolutely. We're not getting paid out of anything there. And if that, oh God, pay attention. And if that was the case, then Jordan, see, knowing that, I definitely have a different part of this. Like now, there's a couple things. It sounds like they didn't tell you the truth, but because we literally will not get any money, nothing gets handed to us. I mean, even the Calcutta doesn't get paid out until after. Oh, okay, gotcha. No, I honestly, I would think this is IT's legal team that they didn't know that you know about it, and when they were told about it, they were like, "Yeah, we have it in our rules that you can't play." But it's funny because there's quite a few by their rules. There are quite a few players that shouldn't be allowed to play. And not that, mind you, this isn't me agreeing with it, but literally they should not be allowed to play. I don't agree with it, and I don't necessarily think it's a problem, but there's definitely the chance that improprieties could happen. No, that. Why do you say that, Steven? That one, that you've got me. Why you would think that? Now, if you're thinking because I did it, you got to backspin that one with. Honestly, if they did that, like they did it because they thought he was going to win, that would be silly because getting a younger audience is something that they've been trying to do for years. I have no doubt they took care of you, though, which, I mean, even before I heard that, I'm sure they would have. And that's just because the people in charge are actually good people. We know that. Hot damn hoe. Bryce, I didn't answer your text because I figured you were watching now. But yeah, you know I'm here. I'm going to call you in an hour. Sorry, it's harder to answer text while I'm playing. I find it rude. All right, let's see how stupid this gets. This is as bad of a setup as it can get because this ball's going to do funky shit. Bad bitches, that's my fucking problem. Yeah, like the fuck, I got a fucking problem. Honestly, fuck you. How would you guys feel if you got this putt at Worlds? We're all going to guess on what this is going to do. I'm going to have to play it as it's normal. Now, here's the problem, though. Playing this as it's normal, if that actually is on the slope and it breaks way left, it's going to turbo putt from here. So this ball's going off the green, most likely. So stupid. These goddamn tiered greens, dude. Tiered green, the whole putting in Golden Tee is an atrocious joke to fucking putting in general. Well, yeah, that one did. I mean, does anybody that plays a ton not agree with me that putting is so horrible? That one almost missed low side because it was a fucking short. I thought it would, but then I thought, okay, it's going to play pretty normal, but it's going to have a little bit more break, and as you can see, it didn't. All right, one more game, and then I'm calling it a night. I might even go live again on Wednesday just so we can make sure you guys can see some growth. Yeah, dude, it is. It really is. Now, I will say this. I don't remember seeing any tiered greens in this year's courses, the new ones coming out. What do we got? I don't want to play that champ, but we might have to, huh? No, we'll play Easter. Long talking down piece. I finally had the hole with the one tier up and one tier down. I had the putt turbo. Well, I don't like to call it a turbo, but it came out ridiculously hot and literally launched the hole into the water like, woo! Finale. My pep talk turned into a pep rally. My girl one time. I know you want this, yeah. I'm Kendrick Lamar, a.k.a. Benz is to me just a car. The hallway. Oh, yeah. No, honestly, those kind of things, the once in a while thing, like look, dude, I've had maybe 10 different times in my life where something goofy glitched on a putt, it spit it out. Cool. It happens, dude. Code will never be perfect. Like, it's not even something that I would have thought to think of. Ben, I get in. I'm actually Look, I'm in Iowa. I have one flight. It gets in at 2:30 on Friday and leaves at 6 a.m. on fucking Monday. So, yes. So, if you're looking to party come Sunday night, I'll be up. My God. Why does it carry so far on that uphill shot? I'm thinking, what do you guys think? Headphones or not? Okay, what do you think when your opponent is wearing headphones? Wow, Chad, that's an interesting point. I know that's okay. So now, all other events perfectly fine. PGT events great. Private. But literally, IT rules. I mean, you can even say there is someone said something like, well, Mouth knows insider information on things. So based off of their rules, he shouldn't be. Now, as much as we all know that to not be the case, like there's nothing I know that's so proprietary that gives me advantage playing, other than stuff that I've given them that's my proprietary information. Hi, Gino. But so you could easily. I agree, Shaggy. I'm with you, but I don't know. Back to it, like. That point. I believe it was Brewer that said that, right? Hi, Al. We're good, man. We're just talking to Bryce. A little bit here, but my point is this: is that based off their rules, they could say that hey, Mouth shouldn't be able to play. I would say okay, that's fine. If we're going to apply the rules, we have to do it evenly, and these 5 players can also not play. We'd have a much different World Championships. I will tell you that right now. Okay, for instance, let's say this, right? Well, Haas and I get to go and play the courses early every year, right? Should we be allowed to play in the tournament based off their rules? No, probably not. Legally, you could make an argument that says that, no, I shouldn't. I mean, it's true. I mean, right? Now, we would all think it's ridiculous. Like, there's nothing that I'm getting from them that is proprietary information that gives me a competitive edge. Okay, 100% nothing. But there's other positions that can absolutely make that things could be changed in someone's favor. Not saying that they are. I wouldn't put that on anybody in the community. I don't think we've had a few cheaters in the past. Or people that gamed a system, and that's whatever, but yada, yada, yada. So I don't expect any improprieties, but the fact is that the situation is there and could exist. I've made that stink for years because I just like when there's no rules, they make up stuff that ends up applying to me worse than anyone else. But then when there's rules, they're not applied. I don't know. It irks me quite a bit. I don't know, but that is just me, you know. But hey, cool. I wonder if anyone else has had that same opinion of all time. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. So, Al, are you still here, bud? I'm just curious, now that you got your PGA, I just all of a sudden having a problem getting my pullbacks anywhere near where I think they should be. Like where I feel like I'm pulling, and I'm kind of curious if that happens to anyone else on them. And now I'm starting to think it's somewhere how I've changed my positioning. Maybe my mat has worn in a way that I'm standing in the wrong spot automatically. You know, like my footprints are not where I want them to be based off of PGA. I have that same issue. Oh. I'm gonna put this out there, and strippers have been the worst lays of my entire life. Without a doubt, the worst lays I have ever had in my entire life. You get them, you think, oh my God, they're such amazing dancers and shit. I'm with you, Al. I'm enjoying. At least you're not the only one. I am doing the same. Al, you can't. I literally during that ultimate cycle, I shot a 16 under on tropical with 0 bogeys. Right? Bogeys happen. You get a couple stroke limits on that course. Cool, dude. I didn't bogey. I missed chips, putts, and just random shot. Okay, that was a down 6 right 9, and it came off so slow that was barely got to the hole. How is that a thing? Like that was not going fast. Yeah. Now I have an excuse, being that mine was during the ultimate cycle, and that was at like hour 14 of playing. You have no excuse. That's embarrassing. Shit, I fly out Friday, so we're gonna be there. We'll be out there Friday. I would never tell anyone that, Al. Just don't. Don't ever admit that again. Oh, I'm sorry. So back to this point. I would marry John Pants, fuck a hooker, and kill the stripper. Strippers are the worst to me. And mind, whatever. It's a respectable job. But they're the worst. Like, it's like your whole goal is to make people not like, your goal is to make people think you'll fuck them for money. But Keith, then why did she fuck me to begin with? These were not girls I paid. These were strippers that I ended up hooking up with after the fact. I probably didn't even meet them at strip clubs, most of them, maybe 1 or 2. This is true a life of mine pre-Jill. And that pre-Jill, I got one more. I mean, we're talking. We're having a good time. We're talking. We're having a good time. Yeah, let's play. I'm going to play Eagles one more time if I have one, because I can't. I don't want to end with those games. I'm feeling better. We do have one. Let's get it. We're going to win this one. We're shooting in the 30s. This whole fucking 26, 27s are not doing it for me. It is a great quote, but it might be a different experience than others would have had. I mean, honestly, guys, if you're single, you're not married, and you're looking for the best lays in your life, will be drug addicts. Yeah. Chance the Rapper? Is that who you're talking about? I missed something. That's bad news. Yep, bad news, Mark. Really bad. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Oh God, that's short. All right, guys, stream's over. We're done. I'm not happy with this. I whiffed the ball on the last shot. Oh, I did. Drug addicts, dude. find yourself somebody who's just on the starting blocks or maybe a little bit into the depth of a ruin your life type of drug addict, you can see already like they're on a path. And just so happen to be there. Them and people with daddy issues, those are also the best. But I digress. We'll let you guys go on that. We're going to take a run at Worlds. We're trying to do it for everybody. If I happen to win, we're going to have an epic speech afterwards. So we're ready. We're ready. We're ready for it. So we will see you guys later. Maybe on Wednesday I throw one up again too. It all depends on how much work I get done to it. Yeah, if that's what you want, you find those. They will work their ass off for you, dude. Especially if you're the one funding their drug habit. Trust me. They will earn that pay. They will earn those drugs. But Keith, honestly, it is true. I love our Golden Tee wives, right? But they get put in, if there's 10 women, they get put into a group of 150 drunk males. And we're drunk, typically most Golden Tee players are more outgoing because we've been yelling at an inanimate object in public for decades now. So we're willing to do whatever at any time. We are willing to put ourselves out there. So you're going to find talkers that will talk to everyone and your wife will feel wanted. And then in the same sense, you know that they're not trying to fuck your wife, but there's no every point in time when somebody's talking to your wife or significant other, you always have that feeling like, all right, that's my wife. That's my wife, motherfucker. My wife. So it spices up the relationship. So there we go. You guys use these comments to get your wives to come to tournaments with you. Say, guy, the mouth said, we're gonna both feel better about ourselves when we leave. And that's true. That is very true. You will. Golden Tee. You feel better about yourself because of the others around you. But I love you guys. We're going to go win a world championship, come back, and a word of mouth is going to be the world of mouth. Word of mouth will be coming world of mouth after this. So we will see you guys back. Don't hesitate to tune in on the stream for the worlds. I'll put up the links for it in the WOM page as well. Well, then, Keith, Cam, you get the other part of the story. They might hate it so much that they'll never ask you to go again. Which is, look, dude, that's 3 positives right there. I don't see any negatives. Unless she comes back and says, I hated it, and you're never going again. Well, that could be the negative. 3 against 3 good, 1 bad. We're good with it. We'll see you guys come back on probably Wednesday of next week. Otherwise, have a great night. Enjoy the week. Pray to God. We got our fingers crossed, and good night. Word of mouth's out.